Hi friends, it's Kath. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's in the Cards Divination. We're going to be doing another three-pile pick-a-pile reading to see what could be coming this week for you and what maybe you could expect. And if you like this channel, I would encourage you to subscribe. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. As well, leave a comment and let me know if anything resonated for you. So that we're going to be doing a general reading about this week. What can you expect? What's possibly coming for you? So as I've mentioned before, when you're ready, pause this video and then look at these three piles. The first one is love. The second one says, don't believe every shitty thought you have. And the third is time to let go. So, as I said, when you're ready, pause the video and go down into the description box below. And there'll be a timestamp with these three piles on it, and you can listen to your video. And if you don't feel it resonates, it's not speaking to you, don't make it fit, you can listen to any of the other two piles as well. All right, my friends, let's get started. Hi, friends, pile one. If you chose the love card, this is your reading. Of course, this week is Valentine's Day. So obviously, a lot of people might pick this particular pile. And what it says on the other side is, get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's move this over here. This is the week of love. So those of you who have plans, we're going to see. We've got the Lenormand deck. Let's see what what's coming this week for you. This is the energy about love. And love encompasses not just romantic love, which is the first thing we usually think of, but love or what they call family love. No, it's also compassion, caring, and kindness. So when you do small things, it's a huge thing. All right, let's see what's coming this week for you, my dear friend, pile one. All right. First card we have is the bouquet. Somebody's getting flowers this week, which would stand to reason. Crossroads. Okay. And we have the anchor. All right. So what I'm seeing is, I think for some of you, let me move this down so you can actually see. And these are, as you know, for those who follow any of the cartomancy or the divination cards, Lenormand is read differently. So what I see is this near the beginning of the week for some of you. There is a celebration. You're receiving flowers. You're receiving a gift. It could just be a gift, but some of you are actually or giving a gift. But then I feel like there's a choice. What do you want to do? Go out or stay in? And as far as the end result, it looks like maybe this week is you're staying put. I know, like a lot of those celebrations for Valentine's Day are expensive and everything now. So the anchor suggests that you're going to be staying in one place. That's the overall energy that I'm seeing with this particular week for you. There's also, like I say, it could go two ways. That's what the crosswords tells you. It's about making a choice. You may have to make a choice between, some of you may have to make a choice between celebrating and enjoying or working. Some of you may have to work this week, so you might be too busy to do anything. Let's pick three more from Lenormand and then we'll move on to tarot. All right, my friends. Pile one. Let's see. What else is coming this week? And not everything is around Valentine's, obviously, but it just so happens that it's this week. And you got the bouquet card. We have the ship. Movement. Book. And the man. Okay, if this is our ladies that are listening to this, the male figure is predominant this week, overall. And when I say this week, what this tells me is this is the main thing or the big thing your guides want you to know. So it looks like the man has a surprise for you. There could even be a little trip involved. That's what the ship often can refer to. It could be a vacation. Maybe he has something. And, or the other issue is the man might be taking a work trip. You might be learning of it this week, or he's learned of it. He's letting you know. He probably doesn't want to have to let you know, but that's possibly, these are very specific. Lenormand is very specific. When it comes to giving information, but he might not, he might have known about it before, but he wasn't letting on. Or for some of you, it's an actual surprise for you because the book can tell us that it's something hidden, something he hasn't been letting you know, okay? That he may have to go away or that he's planned to go away and he may not even include you, unfortunately. So that's some specifics about this with Leonard. Let's now look at tarot. What does tarot have to say about this, my friends, this week? What can you expect? All right, going to find out. First card, Six of Pentacles, reverse. Temperance. Oh dear. Oh boy, that's not good. And finally, the Knight of Cups. Okay, it looks like there is a romantic situation coming this week for some of you, or wanting to. The problem is, it doesn't look like your knight in shining armors for the girls has enough money to carry it through. Maybe they've been a little unwise in their spending, and it looks like they're going to do the best they can, but it doesn't look like they're super generous, but that's okay. Okay, that's all right. There's also, it's going to cause, though, some problems because the temperance is in the reverse. So I feel like this week as well, it's not just about Valentine's, but about also, excuse me, possibly not getting help from someone on a project. Okay, this could, involve this Knight of Cups, something that, you've really been looking forward to and you're not getting any help with from this person, whether it's financial backing or energy of any kind, their physical energy, and it's going to feel very much unbalanced. Everything is going to be very much not peaceful this week for those in this scenario. It's just the overall energy is one of it. You know what I mean? It's like that energy where you're at sixes and sevens. Nothing is going, feels like it's, I want to say it feels like you're walking on eggshells too around this person in your life. Maybe because you yourself don't have the time, the energy, or the money to, put towards doing something with them, whether it has to do with Valentine's Day or just in general around the office or work. It can be also in our family, our home life. This energy feels, I feel like somebody overspent in the last while. But what the card is telling us is that there are other ways to show love. So maybe this week, it doesn't mean having to spend money, right? Okay, so if you're somebody that's having trouble this week and you just don't have the money or the means, causing some problems, somebody's getting sulky over here, I would say, or very moody about it. They're not getting what they want. I feel like that's the energy I'm hearing. It's like they're kind of having a pout. That's what I want to say about it. Okay, let's see for others what's going on, my friends, this week. Page of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. Five of Swords in reverse. And finally, Oh, yeah, yeah. The Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, somebody's had enough. What I'm hearing is the Page of Wands. You can't rely on this person this week. They're not going to be giving you what you want, and you've had enough. You're just going to go out and do what you want to do. That's what I'm feeling from this energy. The Five of Swords is like you're giving up waiting on this person. That's what it feels like. This person's not reliable. So you're done. It's like, I have to make my own plans. I have to do what I want to do. I'm getting out. You've spent enough time inside. Um, it's like, you know what? I don't need to wait around. So what I'm hearing, it's like when you wait for somebody to do something and you miss out on other things, right? Okay, let us move these up and we'll do one more row, my friends. And that will be pile one. What else can you tell us people this week? What's coming? What can they expect? Lovers, upright, the hangman in reverse, and finally, let's just move that up a bit so you can see it. We have death card. Oh, somebody's should have been moving on. Somebody should have been, something has been, and it's not a death. It's not a death. I feel like, I mean, they're all my major arcana too, so that's an important concern or issue, what's going on. Now, the lovers, I feel like sometimes it can, in this case, I'm feeling it applies to a situation of choice. It's like choosing between two people, okay? The hangman reverse tells me that you are not willing to sacrifice something, okay? And what it feels like, this is the relationship. For some of you, perhaps this relationship should have ended and it hasn't, and you've decided to stay together. I'm going to find out what else it's relating to, not just relationships. It can be, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can be friendship, but it's a relationship situation here. There is a relationship that feels like it's the right thing, but I feel like it should have been let go. You should have moved on from it. You don't want to give it up. Okay. And let's see what else it's involving. Okay. Tonight, or it's involving this King of Pentacles. So there is a man in your life, very conservative male, somebody, but in a negative way. Somebody who's old school. Maybe he sees women as I hate to say it, barefoot and pregnant. That's how they used to describe them. Ultra conservative, and he's not very, he may not even be that great with finances. I feel like he's very selfish about money. He's very tight-fisted, holds on to it. There's a lot of negative energy around this King of Pentacles. And this is what this situation feels to me this week is that you feel potentially like this is, if I'm hearing like, oh yeah, it's Valentine's, better I have somebody than not somebody at all. And that's for the romantic ones, obviously. I feel like I'm going to hang on to this person, whether you live together or you're dating or but you're in a relationship or a friendship. I feel like you're hanging on to this person, even though you know it's not the right thing to do. You could have moved on already. You could have let it go, my friends, okay? So this energy to me feels really negative, like he's negative. You might be staying with this person because of their financial uh, benefits. I know that sounds terrible, but it does happen. And not that you don't care about this person, but sometimes it's easier to stay than to try to untangle yourself from a financial situation as well. It's not just about the relationship. So this week seems to spotlight these things. So I'm going to leave that with you, pile one. And all I know is the theme this week is kindness, love, compassion, and caring. Focus on that, pile one, and it will get you through. All right. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video, pile one. Bye for now. How to. If you chose this, don't believe every shitty thought you have, then this is your reading. Now, we're going to flip it over and see what else it says. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Isn't that the truth? Our own thinking is our sabotage, right? Okay, we're going to move that over there. All right, pile two. We're on two here. See, I've got my Lenormand cards. Let's see what, he's usually pretty specific. Let's see what kind of situation could be going on for you this week. I'm going to pull two cards. First, what can you expect? What's coming potentially? This is what the main focus possibly could be and what your guides want you to know. Now, the center card is the main focus. First card is the dog. And we have Clover. And finally, the child. Okay. So the main focus this week for you, let me move this down a little bit, appears to be the Clover, which is like, it's that kind of energy where you feel like you are lucky. Things have been good. So for some of you this week, it's going to be a very good week with a friend here. We've got the friend card. Your friendship is uppermost this week. You're very lucky to have them. In other words, that's how you're feeling this week. It's like they provide you with so much. There's also, for some of you, there's a new beginning this week, which brings with it help from a friend potentially. Okay, it's not always literal because the child can refer to a new start. There could be something you're starting this week with a friend. That's very lucky for you. There's also the potential for some of you that you are spending time with your child and your girlfriend or your guy friend. If you have children, there's also that. Now, these are very specific. That's one thing about Lenormand. They're usually better when you have a personal face-to-face reading. I've seen general readings, but I find them much more accurate when you are focused on the actual person. Having said that, generally speaking, for those of you, it's a very good week. It feels like you are a very lucky person, okay? Because the clover here talks about luck, but it's that little luck that we get sometimes. Like, you know what? Little blessings, right? Little blessing. All right. So, in other words, maybe we need to be grateful for what we have this week, right? Pile two, it's like, I'm so lucky I have such a great friend who's helping me start this project. Let's see where else this goes. What else can you show us? One more, and we'll see. Okay, now we have the key. All right. The tree. And finally, the book. Okay, so it's not alarming, but focus this week for some of us is on our health. Maybe our health in pile two, our health is maybe concerning us. It's not dire, like there's nothing here that shows a negative situation. It just shows me there's something that you maybe feels like it's, I don't want to say hidden, but you're not sharing it with others. In other words, it could be something that's bothering you with your health that you feel it's important this week to get it looked at. Okay. The other scenario is this could be extended family is focused on this week. So the tree doesn't always speak about health issues. It also speaks about our extended family tree, right? And some of you might even, this is really specific, some of you might actually be learning more about your family this week, maybe even family health, family situations. You're going to unlock mysteries. You're going to unlock the book. The book is about learning, but it's also about things that we don't always see. It's hidden. And so for some of you, specifically, you're going to be finding out some information this week, potentially, maybe even a family tree. Maybe you're doing genealogy. So very specific, okay? Now let's move into our tarot this week. What is coming? All right. And I feel like with that tree, the last one, whatever it is you're going to be finding out this week, whether it's with your extended family or about something that's been hidden away, a secret even, or whether it's about a health situation, it feels like it's been a long time, um, sort of I don't want to say it's been there a long time, the health issue, but it could be. And it doesn't have to be major. It could just be something it's been bothering you for a while and maybe you need to get it checked. For example, and I don't know if this is it, because it's not some, it doesn't show anything dire. There's no negative card there. So it could just be as simple as maybe there's a mole that you need to get checked. It's been there a long time. It's bothering you, right? Something like that. Maybe you've had a sore back for a while, these types of things, and you need to get them checked. As far as the extended family situation, this could be even go further back. It could be extended family like your ancestors, things you're learning. So the genealogy. Okay, let's see what tarot has to say. All right. Interesting week, anyways. And it ties in with this because it tells me then that it says about every shitty thought, like, don't believe it. Well, no, there's lots of wonderful things, right? Lots of wonderful things about you. Okay, I'm going to, let's give this another shuffle here. Because I feel like the energy hasn't dispelled from the last reading. Okay, let's get this. All right, now, what can we expect this week? Center card, main focus. The Justice card. Right. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And finally, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So what I'm seeing for some of you, it's like there's something that somebody hasn't really been honest with you. I feel like there's in the family. Again, it's a family situation. But it's this week. So in other words, the focus this week is on something that it's hidden. It's like a secret. It's something that nobody's talking about in the family. Okay. There is a situation going on that isn't being disclosed. It could be around finances, like a legacy. When I say that, like a will situation, or it just might be around some dysfunction in your family. It could be extended family, as I talked about with the tree. And I feel like it's coming to light, like it's going to be disclosed. The Ace of Swords is going to be turned around. I know it's hidden, but I feel like you're going to be um, finally getting the justice. That's what and it is the Justice card. Getting justice for what has been going on all these years for a long time. And let's see what the justice is about. It's about somebody, like I say, I feel like it could even be somebody lying about something. You're going to I feel like you're going to be right about something. It's like, okay, I've been saying this for how long? That's what I'm hearing. And finally, you get that. It's going to be okay. You finally get to say, I told you so. I was the one that was right. That's what I'm hearing. So this feels like this week, it's about something that has been kept hidden for a while. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what else we have this week. All right, we have the Five of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. You're starting something, and some of you are starting a new project. The Three of Wands in reverse. Some of you you're starting, it's about new starts this week. So you're starting something. Okay, you're in the beginning stages this week. That's the main focus. For some of you, it could just be as simple as it's not about, you know what, it could be about a job. Some of you might be starting a new job this week. You've had lots of competition. It's you don't need to, I don't feel you need to go away to work because the Three of Wands is in the reverse. So that's very specific for some of you. If it's about a new job, a new project, something that you've been wanting to do. Some of you, it could just be as simple as, I want to say, competitive sports. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for the Five of Wands. It talks about being a part of a team as far as a competitive sports. If you play any type of competitive sports, soccer, anything, I feel like there's a new tournament or a new start. Maybe you're even just starting. This is starting. Maybe you signed up and you're just starting to get into it this week. So the Three of Wands in the reverse, I feel like your plans, though, may not come necessarily into fruition. Like it feels like you start something, but I don't know if it's going to continue. Let me see what other card we may shed some light. The King of Pentacles seems to be instrumental in this. Um, for some of you, it's a father figure. For some of you, there's somebody that requires your time and energy that the plans can't be put into place. If it's a new project or a new sports team or a new anything, new job, I feel like it's going for the job part. You're going to start it. But I feel like this person is trying to hold you back somehow. Okay, that's King of Pentacles. They mean well. It's not a bad thing. It's just that potentially it could be they do support you, but maybe they just need your help right now. Maybe they don't want you to, not with the job situation, more about a project. I'm thinking more, I feel. They're the ones that have wanted you to uh, spend time with them. I'm hearing it's like they kind of want your attention. That's what I'm feeling. So you're being pulled. I feel like you're being pulled in some direction here. Let's see also what the Five of Wands. It could cause some conflict with you. Okay, it's like I'm trying to start this, but the Three of Wands in reverse feels like it's being put to a halt. Something is stopping from going forward, and the King of Pentacles definitely has um, bearing on that. Let's see why he is holding it back potentially. Let's see. Six of Cups upright. All right. I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's something from the past that you that has to happen first. Something or some not from the happen first. What I mean is something from the past that you agreed to. Maybe you've said, okay, I'm planning to do this with you, and then you went ahead and you're doing something else. It's like you're being pulled in two directions. That's what I'm trying to say. And so the energy feels like you may not be wanting to. Okay. For some of you in this particular scenario, um, you've been wanting, maybe if it's a romantic situation, you've been wanting to be with someone, this King of Pentacles, and it's somebody you knew from before, but your plans aren't going ahead this week. I think you make plans, but they just don't come to fruition. Okay. So, my friends, I hope something resonated with you, pile two. Now, let's go back to our Oracle card. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. So, in other words, don't jump to conclusions necessarily before finding out the truth, especially with respect to this situation. If you're the one who's been kept in the dark about this, but you will find out. then I would recommend not, don't jump to those conclusions. Blame yourself. I feel like this is that blame card. It's like, I'll take the blame. No, no, there's no blame in this situation. So don't believe every shitty thought because we talk ourselves into it. All right, my friends, I hope this makes some sense for you, and I wish you well this week, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the Time to Let Go card, this is your reading. Let's read the other side, because there's always something on the other side. All right. Move the fuck on. Yeah, exactly. Somebody must be having second thoughts about a breakup, a relationship of some kind, or situation. Let's see what is coming this week for you. Time to let go. Let go of what, right? Let's see what's coming, my friends. What is that? We're going to see. What's happening this week? All right. I got those nice and shuffled. Let's move on to Lenormand. I'm going to pull these cards and see what the week ahead is coming. Now, these are very specific cards, so it may not resonate with everyone. These are great cards to use for readings when you have somebody sitting in front of you because it can really pinpoint. Okay, let's see what's coming this week with Lenormand. We have the whip and the broom. Okay. We have the heart. Oh boy, just as I suspected. And finally, we have the garden. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, this specific reading in Lenormand, the focus here is on love, the center card, the heart, the love card, your feelings, your good feelings. I feel like it's, I want to say the broom and the whip can be a repetitive card. In other words, I feel like this week could be a repeat, like they say Groundhog Day, it's a repeat of what you've done before. I feel like, yes, you may go out and socialize this week because the garden often indicates, and socializing with someone you care about very much. But I feel it comes with a cost. The whip can sometimes indicate stress or abuse or a hurt heart. In this case, a hurt heart. Your heart is your feelings are going to get hurt. That's what I'm hearing in public. There's a situation going on for some of you where you're going to get your feelings hurt. Oh boy. And it could be about the socializing here. Okay, I'll pull another row of Lenormand cards. Like I say, you can see. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't see the top. You can tell they're very specific, right? Okay. Now, let's see what else is coming for those of you in pile 3 this week, potentially. All right. Let's see here. We have the clover. Okay. We have the house. And finally, the cross. Okay. So the main focus for this scenario is your home. Your home, your house, your immediate family. That's what the house card signifies. I feel like, well, there's burdens. There's burdens around the house. In other words, maybe the immediate family is causing you you feel responsible for them this week. Perhaps you feel responsible about the house. The house itself could be causing you problems for some of you, whether that's issues with your building, but they're small. So I don't feel necessarily they're big things this week. It could just be minor issues going on with family in your home or with your house itself. It's not a big deal, but it does cause you some angst, okay? Cause you some issues. And who doesn't? I mean, it's all these things they pile on, they pile on. So that's very specific, my friends. That is legend. So let us move on to tarot. All right. Time to let it go. So, in other words, if this week brings you problems with your immediate family in your home, just let it go. Don't take it too much to heart. All right. And if your feelings are hurt, same thing. Okay. Let's see. The center card will be the main focus, as I mentioned, even in the tarot reading. Okay. What do we have here? The Seven of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and finally, oh my goodness, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Again, this is what I'm feeling. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay. I feel like it's not that dire, in other words, but you've been center card tells me the main focus this week, I feel is like be careful what you wish for. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing the comment of um maybe not getting what you hope. Things aren't as good. You're not as happy as you thought you'd be, content. But it's not dire. It's just I feel like you're kind of done. It's like for some of you, it might be a serious situation in that you've been in I want to see what it's about mostly. Can be many situations, but I feel like it's mostly about money. Okay, Six of Pentacles for most of you, not all of you. So it's time to let go. It's saying you've been so focused on trying to do the right thing with your money and your situation, is what I'm hearing. Now you've just given up. It's like, this is the week. I just don't care anymore. I'm just going to spend the money and try to enjoy myself. And, maybe towards the end of the week, the burdens start falling away again. But it also feels to me like you have to face the music. It's not that bad, perhaps, for most of you, but it feels like, in other words, the swords are coming out of your back, but it still hurts. It's still a problem, in other words. So potentially, with the Seven of Wands is in the reverse, it's like you're tired of having to explain yourself all the time this week. You're tired of defending yourself against other people, especially around money. Okay. And you're kind of done with it this week. It's like for most of you, you just want to release that problem. You're also feeling, as I said, there's some discontent in your situation. Put this over here about your financial situation, clearly. And let's see what this card about releasing. That's what it's about. Yeah, about being disappointed. It's telling you, let it go. Time to let go. Let go your disappointment. Let go of the pain and the problems it's been giving you. And I know you can't see the top cards because I'm going to be pulling more cards down here. But I feel like it's saying to most of you, you don't need to um, hold on to this disappointment. It might feel really bad, but it's not as bad as it seems for most of you. Okay. It's like, yeah, I know we all get to a point where we're tired of maybe not having enough money or, how things are going in our life. But this week, especially, the focus is also, it's not just about, well, it appears to be about money, but it's also about getting help from someone. Okay. You're used to doing things with, I want to say, potentially, you're used to getting help or at least somebody offering to help you. And this week feels like you're not getting that. You're tired of asking. You're tired of always fighting about it, whether it's asking to get help around the house, asking for help in any form. It feels more about that energy. It's like you're always giving, 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 but I feel like you're not getting. And this week, you need to let it go. It's kind of like, you know what, we have to pick our battles. That's what I'm hearing. And that feels to me like maybe you need to have a serious conversation if that's the case. And Let them know how you feel. The nicest possible way, of course, right? I know. Easier said than done. Holy shit. It's never easy to ask for help sometimes when we expect it's coming. It shouldn't have to ask, is what I'm hearing. All right, let us see what else is coming. The scenario, center card, main focus. Well, let's just pull the center card. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Nine of Swords, reverse. All right, that's good. It looks like this, you'll be able to let go of this week for some of you, anxiety issues. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we have the Five of Swords, and that can be about conflict and difficulty. But the sun's coming out. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. There's been somebody, or else you feel like you've been in a battle in the last while. That's what it feels like. It's like you're constantly fighting. That's how it sort of seems. But it looks like that's going to end this week. The anxiety knives are falling away. The sun's finally coming out. For some of you, I feel like you're normally maybe an optimistic person, and you're trying to look on the bright side, is what I'm hearing. And yeah, time to let go. You're letting it go. I feel like you are letting it go this week. For some of you, it's like, I'm done with carrying those swords, the Nine of Swords, and they will. They're going to fall out this week. The anxiety and the worry is going away. Finally. Finally, for some of you. Thank goodness, right? The Five of Swords, yeah, it's about conflict. It's about us sometimes fighting for what we believe is right, even though you might be hurting somebody else. But I feel like it's more, they've been doing it to you. That's my feeling about the energy. It's like they've been attacking you. And I don't mean physically, I just mean verbally. It's like there's been this, or with the people you live with and love, there's been this constant mental battle going on. And it could just be, it's exhausting. I'm done with trying to always um, keep that up. I'm tired of it. But, anyways, it feels more like not so much getting to the end of your rope, more about just letting it go. That's what it says, time to let go. It's like, because you are this type of person, I feel, for most of you, it's like, I don't spend a lot of time in the nasty feelings. I feel like you're the type of person normally that your cup is half full and you're able to look at a better resolution this week too. That's also speaks of that. I feel like you're going to be able to come to some kind of a better balance about it, okay? So, my dear friends, I hope this resonated for you. There's lots feeling around a child here because the child in the picture, I feel like that child, you've been worrying about this child as well. There's been a lot of angst going on in your mind. So that's very specific for those of you that have children. I feel like this week is going to be better. It's like you're able to move on from this. All right, my friends, even if it's temporary for the week, that's awesome. But the Sun card is the best card in the tarot deck, and especially when it's upright. So it looks like for some of you, it's going to be very good ending. It will get resolved. Things will be worked out. The sun is coming out for you. It could even be literally, right? All right, my dear friends, I hope this resonated in some way for you, Pile 3, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.